All right, let's go. This is the first video. I'm going to try to document this this journey with my new Land Cruiser. I had a 98 100 series. I built it up a little bit and then I sold it. So my budget for this project is exactly what I sold the other vehicle for, which is $17,000. This vehicle is a 80 series Toyota Land Cruiser. This I purchased for $3,500 and it has a bad motor. Is how I purchased it, and I'm not really sure what exactly is wrong with it, but I think it's rod bearing or main crank bearing or some crankshaft bearing. So anyway, I'm gonna haul it to my buddy's house and drop the oil pan and see what kind of carnage I'm looking at and kind of go from there. Just a fun fact about this thing. Right after I purchased it, the guy says to me, "Hey, do you like music?" And I said, "Yeah, of course I like music." He says, "Do you ever listen to like heavy metal?" And I said, "Well, you know, sometimes if I'm at the gym and my AirPods, I'll crank out some stuff." And he's like, "Well, you've heard of Metallica, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course I've heard of Metallica. Everybody's heard of Metallica." He says, "Well, does the name Jason Newstead ring a bell?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Well, he was the lead bass guitarist for Metallica. This vehicle was purchased new by Jason Newstead, and he kept it for a number of years. And I bought it from Jason Newstead's wife's cousin." So it has been in the family since it was new. I have all the documentation to prove that. And so this is the Metallica Cruiser. We're gonna see what we can do with it. So I've got some ideas. If the motor is beyond repair, if it's not something I can just fix, then I do have intentions to do an LS swap. I have looked at some Cummins options, but I just don't think that that's what I'd like to go with right now. So anyway, here it is. Yeah, here we go. Thanks for watching.